Hello internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay or Lijo, and today we're going to be speaking about how people with a TE function high can often be guilty of "I'll just do it" disease, as I like to say. So if you'd like to talk to me about this subject, feel free to book a session with me on Snug, and we're going to hop right into this video. So myself having TE, extroverted thinking second, I know what it's like just to be walking around with this metaphorical toolkit all the time. You come across situations, whether they be in reality or just more of a problem-solving perspective, that aren't working. It's almost painful to be in their presence without offering a solution that you know you have the right tool for. And in case you don't have TE, I'm going to paint a picture for you that you may have encountered, likely have encountered in the past, in which you'll feel really the pain that TE goes through on a regular basis. So have you ever helped an older person or someone who just didn't know how to use a computer, how to use a computer? Have you ever showed your grandma how to set up her email address and send an email, and you're with them and you're watching them click on all of the wrong boxes, use the right click instead of the left click, or now they've all of a sudden highlighted something and deleted something else, don't understand that email addresses need a .com or .something at the end, and they're trying to send it to someone's name, and there's just this struggle unfolding in front of you, right, from one item to the next, and you're like, oh gosh, it's just sending an email. It's like it's so easy. The feeling is, just let me do it. Like I'll just do it. We'll just send it. I'll send it out. Be in 5 minutes. It'll be done, right? So if you can relate to that feeling of that struggle, that is very much what it's like to have TE in many of these situations in life. And while TE can be a very useful and helpful function in a lot of ways, it's also not, because TE can often become a very big enabler of complacency. Because what happens when you see these situations and you just swoop in there and you're like, I'll do it, right? What happens is you don't allow other people to suffer with their own failures and inadequacies. And over time, you start to build yourself a tribe of dependents, because they're dependent on you to enact these things for them to live their lives in these different areas. And that isn't fair, number one, to you, but actually more importantly, it's not fair to them. So if you're a guilty party of the TE, I'll just do it disease, here are some things that you can consider. All right, so number one, you are assisting in taking away potential future opportunities for someone. The best way to be a good spouse, a good friend, a good parent is to assist in someone building their own toolkit, not relying on the toolkit that you have enabled them with, but only when you're around. We know grandma is really struggling to send this email right now, and the thing that you just want to do is just send the email for her, right? But the thing is, what will make grandma really happy, right? And it's probably when somewhere down the line, she accidentally downloads a funny meme on her phone or her computer, and she wants to send it to her friend, but you're not there, right? So what would really be nice is if she could send it to her friend, know how to do the email, and then, laugh with her friend over the phone. However, you're assisting in taking away that opportunity for her if you are not allowing her to go through her own learning process. Which brings us to number two, respect people by allowing them to have their own process. So sure, you may see your friend struggling to put the cat's collar on for like over 15 seconds, but I'm sorry, who died and made you king or queen and said that it is no longer appropriate for someone to struggle over 15 seconds and therefore you must complete the task for them? Listen, your friend doesn't need you. They just need more than 15 seconds to figure out how to put the cat collar on the right way. And what you need is also probably more than 15 seconds to think about how you feel when you realize you're not quite as needed as you thought you were. And number three, failure and suffering is a good thing. So failure and suffering are the molds that fortify the strongest tools to enable future success. As humans, as sentient beings, we don't want to suffer. So when we are placed in those situations, our natural tendency is to acquire and to develop the skills that allow for us not to experience that same suffering in the future. So all that being said, don't just do it for others. Don't become an enabler of cyclic comfort. Don't build this tribe of dependence that you don't even really want to take care of, because really what you want to do is give some more time to your FI, give some more time to the things that you love and you personally enjoy. So let people worry about their own things so that you can give more time and energy to yourself. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys got a bit of a better understanding of how TE will sweep in and sometimes take the show away from people who need to be developing that show on their own. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, internet friends.